Hello, good evening, hail, and welcome. I said I was gonna stream, then I canceled the stream, and then I uncanceled the stream, and here we are, continuing Neverwinter Nights, Shadows of Undrentide. Last time, we finished gathering the 4 artifacts. And we were traveling to some place in some desert. I don't remember the name of it. Journal. Janar's mysterious mistress. Master Drogan believe. Comrade of his Gadrick Halasar. The same Ow encampment where they dropped off Gareth before. Okay, so we're going to some religious encampment. So what happened here is we were attacked by scorpion men, which got a little hairy. And then after we fought them off, it turned out our guide, the caravan's guide, had been carried off by them. And this desert is very perilous. Crossing it without a guide is basically suicide, which means that we don't really have a choice. We have to find this guide and get him back. So that is what I mean to do. Like this burrowed hole is probably where I need to go, but I'm just having a look around the map. Basically, I think I know where I need to go. Oh, there's another hole here. Tracks. Stinger tracks are abundant in this area. Maybe this is where I need to go after all. I was about to say, I know where I need to go, so now I'm going to check everywhere other than that before going where I need to go. So I'm glad I did that. Oh, and another hole. So I'm wondering if there are 3 separate caves or dungeons, and just only one of them, probably the one with the tracks, contains our guide, or if all 3 of them lead to like the same complex. So we are going to start with this one. This is the one that was visible from the start. Let me just quick save and then pop in and see what we can see. This recently burrowed hole leads down into what appears to be an underground cave. With nothing to tie a rope to and no clear way to descend, climbing down into the cave may be tricky. Let's try. Climb into the hole unscathed. Okay, so it seems like this might connect all of them. So let's start sneaking our way through here.
I would speak with you a moment.
Oh, you want to speak? Sure, what do you want? It just seems strange that Master Drogan asked us to do this for him to find out what this crystal is. He's doing much better after all. Or perhaps I'm just having trouble adjusting to this confidence he's showing. I'm used to being a student. You think his trust is misplaced? I guess not. It's just weird moving from one role to another. I always thought I'd spend my first days away from Master Drogan tricking the locals out of their gold. Nothing too devastating, of course, just a little misdirection for a coin or two, but it seemed like such a big deal at the time. Now, look at us. What, we look almost professional. I suppose we do. Alright then, let's back to work. Master Drogan wouldn't want us laying about. Nice little bit of character there, I suppose. Okay, let's see what's coming up ahead. So So I'm going to assume, hold up, I'm going to assume all of these, yeah, all of these are entrances to the caravan camp, and that goes deeper in. So having 3 entrances, on one hand, there was no point to it. It might as well just have been 1, but on the other hand, it feels more like an ambush when they burrowed out 3 separate entrances instead of just 1. I'm just going to check all of these, see if there's anything of interest by any of the entrances. There's a boulder here I can climb up to get out on the westernmost. I might just be wasting time right now, but just want to check. So when I started the expansion, it was split into Chapter 1, Intermission, and then Chapter 2. And if I had to hazard a guess, I would say that what I'm currently doing is the intermission. Or interlude, I think it was called. Interlude. Got a couple of stingers there. Let's just save. And I'll see if I can open with a sneak attack.
I'll see you cut asunder.
No, doesn't seem like it. Could you pull out your weapons like I told you? Thank you. There we go. Any drops? Ooh! Oh wait, a stinger poison gland. I'll actually take that. That might be worth something. I was going ooh because I thought it was actually just a rock by the look of it. I lost 6 HP. That's fine. Although, might as well rest up before transitioning. No reason not to. What level are you? I mean, I know you're level 6, but how, or level 7 even. How's that split? 3 cleric, 4 rogue. Nice. And I am 5 rogue, 2 fighter. Alright. Go to stealth mode. Just sneaking right along here. I wouldn't expect them to have planted traps. Perfectly good cave of earth and stone infested with filthy stingers. What a waste. Stinger tracks are abundant. Oh! Guess I'm wrong. Guess there are traps in this area. Can I disable it? Yes. DC 28. Wow, that's a high difficulty. And I got so pleased with myself beating the trap that I walked right into the ambush. Don't abandon me! Now neither of us are sneak attacking.
Fall before me.
There we go. Okay, I hate this encounter.
Carry too much.
You put me up against enemies that can effectively just teleport away at will whenever I get close to them? That is some bullshit. I am going to leave and rest up. Because fuck this shit. You coming? There we go. Am I wearing the right gear? Ring of resistance, ring of protection, yes.
I am no mule. I carry too much. I am no mule. I carry too much.
Alright. So, got a bit of an idea of the layout here. This probably like the main room. So of course I want to check out everything else before heading to the main room. Is this like some kind of burn? We got a stinger coming. Just the one? Looks like just the one. Our scuffle before attracted all the others. Now we go into search mode. Because there are chests and stuff. No traps? Ooh, healer's kit. I always like stocking up on healer's kits. Just a scimitar. Mace, arrow. There's not a plus next to it. It's generally not interesting. Kukri +1. See, that is interesting. Is that going? That's going to be worth at least a few hundred gold. Another scimitar. So this doesn't seem like... Hey Jody! Welcome on in. Hi! So this doesn't seem like weird bugmen, like sleeping quarters. This seems like maybe something else was staying here and the bugs invaded? I'm not sure, I could be wrong. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I had the hiccups earlier, which sucks for me because when I get the hiccups, it's quite severe and it lasts quite a long time. And because of that, I got a headache, and because of that, I almost ended up not streaming today. Just because it gave me a headache and it put me in a rotten mood. But then I postponed my stream. Did I try scaring myself to make the hiccups go away? I don't know how to scare myself. I don't know how to do that. But they went away eventually. They only lasted about 45 minutes. And then I took some time, postponed the stream, watched a couple of episodes of Supernatural, just chilled out, and that really helped. Now I feel better.
By the blood of the old,
both physically, but also mentally. Need to go back to Supernatural. I have watched something like the first 8 seasons of Supernatural 3 times. But when I've watched it with my former fiance, we always stalled out somewhere around season 8 or 9. So this time I'm watching it on my own, and I am pretty determined to actually finish it this time. Might have to restart because it's been that long since you watched it. Yeah, that's what kept happening for me too. Man, Dorna took... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Meant to hit rest. I am mixing up R and G right now. I keep hitting quick save when I'm meant to hit rest. How far did you get before stalling out, Jody? I think you got to season 5. Okay, so I don't really think this counts as a spoiler. So I'm going to tell you, just in case you didn't know. Supernatural was originally written and planned out in advance for the first 5 seasons. So the main story of the show initially is the first 5 seasons. At the end of season 5, they basically finished what the series was originally intended to be. And then everyone loved the series so much, both the people making it and the people watching it, that it went on for another 10 seasons. But the first 5 seasons is like almost like a self-contained story. And at the end of season 5, the first main arc, if you will, of the story is completed. Because that was the series' original intent. Didn't know that? Know what you're doing this weekend? And then it doesn't get bad after that. It's not like the first 5 seasons is the only good. Overall, it is a really good show, a fantastic show, in my opinion. So if you've only seen up to season 4 or 5, there are some of my favorite characters that you won't even have seen yet. But yeah, it's a great show. Is it? Yeah, you know.
I am no mule.
Oh, encumbered.
I carry too much.
You know, I can't really say for sure because I haven't seen all of it. But generally speaking, I think I would go so far as to say Supernatural is one of my favorite TV shows. Just of all time. How much do these weigh? 0.3 apiece. Or you can carry these. Yeah, you can carry... No, I'm keeping those. How much do these things weigh? They also weigh 0.3 apiece. Give you these. Just checked, you only got partway through season 3. Oh! Well, I heartily recommend watching the rest of it. Heartily. Don't need to carry this. She can carry that. My strong little dwarf. I'm wondering if I should get her something heavier than leather armor. I don't know. Like maybe a chain shirt for her as well. Still carrying this nymph cloak. How much does that weigh? 3. I'll give you that to hold as well. Clothes of the minstrel, give you that to hold as well. Oh. God damn it! There we go. It's not going to do any good for her anyway. Check that. Right, and quick save. Have you met... I don't remember. You might not remember either if it's been a while since you watched it. Have you met a character yet called Bobby? He is one of my absolute favorite characters. Bobby. Gonna be a trap, isn't there? Well, I guess no point. Okay, it's just gonna teleport away.
Indeed.
So I think the key with these goddamn archers is to just let them run off. Watch this weekend, report back to you. Expect a 5-page paper per episode you watch this weekend on my desk. First thing Monday morning. You're just gonna spend all weekend watching Supernatural? I mean, there are worse ways to spend your time, for sure. I think I want to go for the farthest one first. Where's my dwarf? There she is. Coming right up behind me. Looks like another warren. Alright, let's check the room for loot. How much gold do I have? 2,600, okay. Decent amount of dosh. Another lockpick. Well, not lockpick, thieves' tools. Like they're not the same thing. Spike trap kit, I'll take that, but I will foist it onto Dorna. Rest up. Enemy's too close. Alright, go all the way up into this corner. That ought to fix that. Have to get back to work. Talk a bit later. Hope I enjoy the rest of my stream. Alright, Jody! Have a good work day and thank you for stopping by. I will be right here for the next couple of hours at least. Okay. So I think I want to go back up through this tunnel just to see if there's anything there. No, I want to go this way. I'm going to go that way. Yo, Nittler!
Fall before me!
Hydrate? Sure, can do.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I'm
Cheers.
doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
Anything worthwhile in this big cave? Oh, a cutscene. Oh, it's a trap. What am I going to have to fight here? That looks like a dragon. Oh, it's a manticore. And it just instantly kills me. Okay. What a nice fair fight. What was that? That was a manticore. That just went, ha lol, you're dead. So I'm not going in there. And this is something I don't like about the design, is you're clearly meant to avoid that room, but the only way to know to avoid that room is to go in there and die, and then load your save and then avoid it. And I don't like games designed around the correct way to progress being save scumming. But that's what we have to work with, so that's what we're going to do. So instead, let's go in here. That looks trapped. That's not possible. Donna, you think you want to get that? No? Could have had a spot search check, find traces of large dangerous animal. Yeah, something like that. Also welcome Nonsensicrat. It's, I mean, I'm not super pissed. It's not like I'm going to stop enjoying the game. It's just, I think it's bad design. I think it's kind of bad design. I can deal with these traps. That's not possible.
Yes? What do you need?
Try again, and then maybe that should prompt her to help. No, And I bet you she could do it too. Or maybe she's not doing it because she couldn't do it? Here. Disable trap. No, she's not skilled enough to do it either. Alright, guess I'm just triggering the trap. Oh, and it just keeps dealing damage. Yeah, you know how... I don't like this. So there's no way for me to remove this trap, and there's no way for me to survive just walking through the trap. Is this dungeon mandatory? Yes. But I guess this part of the dungeon isn't, so I just leave all this treasure here because I don't have... Let me see. Plus 16 to disable trap at level 7. I mean, I guess that's my fault for being a noob. And not having built my character completely around disabling traps. Alright. Leave it and come back later. Not really an option. Just going to go here to the side and pop a potion. It's just going to be cure light wounds though. I'm going to pop 2 of those because I have so many. Other enemies were about. Okay, well, I don't want to be poisoned, so I'm just going to walk to the other end of the dungeon and rest. No, I can't leave and come back later because the plot has basically said the stingers, as these bug things are called, scorpion things are called, have taken our guide. The game cannot progress 1 millimeter until you rescue the guide. And I'm pretty sure this is in a separate chapter all on its own. So once we get the guide, we progress, we move on to the next section of the game, and there will be no possibility to come back here. So for 2 separate reasons, there is no leave and come back later. That would be the smart play, but the design of the game has removed the option for the smart play. halberd? Identified. Well, that's going to over-encumber me, but I'm just going to
I am no mule.
hand it to
I carry
Dorna.
too much.
Dorna, my friend! You are sworn to carry my burdens. Now you're over-encumbered, though. If I take this, and then we just drop these couple of traps, they're not worth that much. And I guess drop one of these.
I am no mule. I carry too much.
No drop option? Jesus Christ. Did I just set a couple of traps? No, I think I just left them. Okay. Two lower caves. Oh, we're not done yet. There's a whole nother level to this. Arrows, I'll take those. Battle axe +1. This is getting to be a problem with encumbrance. How much do you weigh? You weigh 7. Guess we're getting rid of some of these pelts.
I am no mule. I carry too much. I am no mule. I carry too much.
So the problem is I held on to my loot instead of selling it when I should have. Because I was hoping I would come across a better merchant. Then I didn't. So that was a gamble by me, which didn't pay off. Dorna's battle axe can get fucked as well.
Mule. I carry too much. I am no mule.
Right,
I
looks like
carry
she
too much.
insists on taking that back.
I am no mule. I carry too much.
Right. Think that was everything. Oh yeah, the guide is named Zidane, which I think is a footballer. Although I don't know if that was the inspiration for the name. This doesn't look that big, at least. That 2 officers? Well, that's a little spicy. You stand your ground. I try to lure them out. Would you look at that? That was a trap. There we go. And that trap does not look like I can bypass it, so I really hope I can disarm it. Go. Ghouls?
Only I will walk away.
I was not prepared for ghouls. Oh, I was not prepared for so many ghouls. Stop healing yourself, you asshole! Just let me murder you! This thing has high AC. And a lot of healing spells. Okay, there we go. I think this is a do-over. That was a terrible heal check. Try again with a slightly stronger. Thank you! About time you used turn undead. I'm gonna keep trying to break this altar. There we go. Ooh! That was spicy and took some resources.
What can I do for you?
I'm free. Oh, what a sheer relief. I am forever grateful to you, madam. How can such a rescue ever be repaid? Gold sounds fine, or something better if you have it. I have only the gold Madame Catriona forwarded me when I was hired. These scorpion creatures saw no need to take it. I suppose it's not much, however. I will take it anyway. Then take it. I would not have meant anything had I been killed, no? Please, I will follow you out of this place. I saw very little when I was dragged in. I do not think I can find my way out on my own. Loads of money. Alright, before we go anywhere, let's rest up. Because that was a spicy fight. I was not expecting ghouls. I was definitely not expecting ghouls. That was a twist. That was an unexpected twist. I guess that's what they were sacrificing people to turn them into ghouls in the name of whatever dark god they were serving. There is a portal here. Ooh, more gold. Ooh, more gold. Ooh, more gold. And some gold jewelry. Hells to the yeah. Alright, let's save. And let's see what going through the portal gives us. Oh, that puts us right back here. Well, that saves me time wandering out. Honestly, that's what I was hoping and kind of expecting it to do. Climb out. Climb the boulder unscathed. Bring the guide back to camp. So I didn't get all the treasure, I didn't get all the XP I could have gotten, but I got through it, at least. Catriona is the one we want to talk to.
Aha! There you are, Zyder. You're a sight for sore eyes. I was beginning to think we'd have to wander back to Blacksand.
Neither would I, to be honest. It's good to have you back. None the worse for your experience, I see. That is true. The thanks must go to Lyra for that. When did I become invisible? Lyra wasn't the only one there, you know. Of course, my lady. You have my apologies. I did not mean to exclude you. True enough. Well, Lyra, you rescued Zidane as you said you would. I suppose you'll be wanting your 500 gold. Sounds good to me. 500 gold. Hopefully I'll make up for that in trade. We also need to discuss what your rescue is worth in relation to our deal, Zidane. But I have already paid Lyra for my rescue. That's between you and her, isn't it? It doesn't have anything to do with me, or your fee, as the case may be. Now then, I trust we're ready to move on? Yes, let's get the fuck out of here. Torias, what's the delay? Why aren't we moving yet? Here I was enjoying this relaxing stop of ours. I said move it, lazy bones. Everyone on your feet. We leave now.
Could be in some trouble, friend. The oxen have gone through the water rations much faster than expected. There is an oasis near here, but we have had some trouble with the tribe that guards it.
Oh, so there's more to this interlude.
Dealing with problems that I seem to lack. If you could just go and talk to the Bedouin, maybe they would allow us to restock our water supply.
I'll try. I would like to make a purchase. Oh, she's a merchant. Oh, thank God. Let's sell some of all this stuff that's just weighing me down. Keep the poison arrows. Keep the alchemist's fire. Sell all the lesser... Wait a minute. Hold on. Sell the dragon egg. I feel like I don't need these anymore. Guess I'll sell that. Let's trap kit. Whoa, those glands were worth 62 gold? Now I'm kind of sad I left so many of them back on the floor. Keep those, keep those. That can go. Potion of Boxkin. You know, if I used my potions and really buffed up, maybe I would have had a chance against that Manticore, but honestly, I was already getting frustrated, so I didn't feel like it was worth it. What does the Scale of Discipline thing do again? Unique power when used daily. Oh yeah, it just increases my discipline. What do you weigh? Half. Sell that. Sell the choking powder. Is this potion of lore? I'll keep that. Horn of blasting. I'll actually put that down here so I might remember to use it. Word of will. Sell that. Potion of cat's grace. Keep that. Wait, lost? Oh, I used it accidentally. Oh. Well, that was a fuck up. Antidote, potion of cure moderate, cure light. Gloves of the rogue, I'll keep those. Keep these acid flasks. Put the acid flasks and the alchemist fire down here as well. I remember that I have it. So the dragon blood, no, we'll keep it. It might be worth something in a different way than just selling it for 1 gold. How is a vial of dragon's blood only worth 1 gold, by the way? That is wild to me. Oh wait, shit, can I buy that back? No. Endurance, Fox's cunning can go. Speed, cloak can go. Is that everything? That was everything from me. You won't sell. That's a plot item. Okay. Dragons are full of blood, probably not worth that much for a dragon. Well, no, that makes sense. It wouldn't be worth a ton to a dragon, but I'm not selling it to a dragon. Can I sell that? Can? Are you sure? Ooh. What do gloves of the minstrel do? +3 to perform. We don't care about that. Do I want to use the battle axe +1 instead of the ice grinder? No. We'll use the ice grinder. Talonus Strike. +1 enhancement bonus and D6 acid damage. That is a really good halberd. We're gonna sell it. We don't need 2 short bows +1. 1 will do. Take off the Ring of Scholars, put on the Ring of Protection. Keep on the Gloves of Appraisal for now. Now we see if we want to buy anything. She's missing a ring. Yeah, but I don't really have a ring to give her. We'll see if there's anything worth buying. Magical pouch, lesser magic bag, greater magic bag. Greater magic bag, 80%. Honestly, I'm tempted to just buy all of these magic bags. What does a Ring of Insight do? +5 to lore. What does a Ring of the Scholars do? +5 to lore. So I buy this Ring of Protection +1. Bit of natural armor +1, that's what she's already wearing. These boots, boots of reflexes, boots of striding? Nah. Wearing gloves of appraisal, braces of dexterity +1. What is my dexterity? 18, which means these would bring me to 20? Okay, so they are well worth having.
I see you have returned.
Book of Protection +1. Deflection modifier. What is the Ring of Protection? Is that also a deflection modifier? I'm just gonna save, because I think this might not stack. No, it doesn't. Alright.
I see you have returned.
Okay. What does this cloak give me? 5 bludgeoning resist. I think I'll keep that. What about under weapons? There's some +1 weapons, and that's about it. Alright, I think it's magic bags time. Just all the magic bags. Greater magic bag, gimme. Magic bag, so that's 60. Gimme. Lesser magic bag, so that's 40. Gimme. Magic pouch, that's only 20, so I'm not getting that. I feel like that's not enough to really matter. Watch me be proven wrong and regret it bitterly. Let's get a couple of these. Potions of Cure Moderate. Potion of Heal. Yeah. Let's get 1 potion of critical. A couple of potions of Cure Serious. And a few Cure Moderate. There we go. And that leaves us with still just over 6,000. Yeah, that's good. And we save. And then let's have a look at the map. Well, that's where we came from. What's this way? Are you following, Dorna? You are. Zombies?
Only I will walk away.
No zombies allowed. Internet just died to a magical. He was kind of scared I was going to stop right there. No. I mean, that was some bullshit, but I'm not that frail. Greetings to you, stranger. You have come to the oasis of Green Palm in time of great danger. I'm afraid there is nothing for you here for you other than death and the curse of undeath. All I need is some water. As I said before, there is nothing for you here, least of all the water that once flowed in our oasis. If you do not desire to walk the night without a soul, I suggest you move on. A powerful creature, an ancient foe of my people, has once again arisen. He has taken our water, destroyed the temple of the Morning Lord, and sent his undead minions against us. Powerful creatures usually collect powerful items. This could be a good opportunity for us. His minions drag the corpses of my people down into his tomb, where he brings them back to life and sends them to fight us. Our numbers dwindle as his grow, and without even water to sustain us, we shall soon fall. We will need to work together then. I must have water. If you are completely out of water, then you are correct. Very well. Even though this tale is not normally told outside the Bedin, I suppose it is only fair you know of the cursed creature who hunts us both. His name is Kelgaras. The legends, passed down from father to son for ages in our tribe, tell us that Kelgaras hails from an age-long past. In the time of the Netheril Empire, he was an evil necromancer, a disciple to the god Jergal. Alright, tell me more about Kelgaras. Of course, all my knowledge is at your disposal. How did Kelgaras get rid of all the water? Kelgaras' strength has been growing, and it obviously has reached the point where he was able to reach out from within his tomb and parch the very spring from which the oasis flows. Even though he remains in his tomb, our tribe is under siege, and he is winning. Have you tried fighting him directly? When the Bedin first battled Kelgaras after his rising, he was all but invincible. Many thousands fought only to be slaughtered by his magic or turned into ghastly undead. We were desperate for aid, for anything that could stop this evil, and we found it, or rather, one of my own ancestors did. What did he find? A prison built by the ancient Netherese, perhaps similar to the one Kelgaras himself had once been held in, I do not know. This one, however, still held its occupant. It called itself Feirim, and was unlike anything else my ancestor had ever seen. It had great power, however, power as great as that of Kelgaras. It was this power that my ancestor bargained for and was granted, a power that would drive Kelgaras back into his tomb and keep him there forever. Does this power still exist? It does. The power has been passed down in each generation of my bloodline. Should Kelgaras ever leave his tomb, I could perhaps even destroy him. Why only if he leaves his tomb? If only I could venture within myself to face the creature directly. Should we enter the tomb, however, our own power is nullified by Kelgaras' magic. We are helpless. Some have still tried. Many creatures have the ability to nullify the powers of a rogue, yet this doesn't stop me from doing what I know I must. The most recent was my own uncle, Hamad, the last to hold the power before me. He entered and returned a fortnight later, a zombie himself. I was forced to slay him, my own kin, and banish his soul. There are many things I could brave, stranger, but undeath, no, not that. Anything but that. Alas, our time grows short, and I am sure Kelgaras knows this. I am the last of my own blood, and the power that was handed down to me. It has been waning even as Kelgaras' own power grows. It's Mez? Why do you say it's Mezendir? Because he's afraid of undeath? Why the shift in power? When I noticed my power beginning to fade, I voyaged to the distant prison my ancestor had found long before, to speak to the same Faerun if it still existed. It was dead. How it was killed I never found out, but I can only assume that its death has caused its power within me to fade, and at the same time allowed Kelgarasis to increase. There was no sign of who killed it. I assume that with the creature's death, my powers will fade until I am normal. Okay. So how do you propose we defeat Kelgaras? You must first destroy his body, which is neither an easy task nor will it be permanent. Kelgaras is immortal after all. The source of his eternal life lies within the rod he holds. According to the legends, whoever recovers the rod can place it on the altar of the Morning Lord, and Lathander will destroy its power, for none hate the undead more than him. The rod's destruction will end Kelgaras's existence forever, and only that can restore the water to the oasis and give us hope of survival. What do you know of Kelgaras himself? Because he lacked the power to defeat his rivals in life, Kelgaras sought powers through death, that he might find a way to become the supreme ruler among the Netherese. An undead priest? Then this is a creature that cannot be turned. He has many protections, young dwarf, but he must be defeated. Kelgaras became a creature of undeath, gaining the abilities of the supernatural, plus retaining all the power he held in life. He did not, however, anticipate the reaction of his rivals to this change. Yeah, it sure seems like this is going to be a lich, which, it's a little spicy at level 7. Please continue. Part of Kelgaras's change into this evil undead form, his own soul had been trapped within a rod that he kept close at hand, for this rod could be used against him. Kelgaras's rivals discovered this fact and had the rod stolen. They performed a great binding ritual upon it that drove Kelgaras deep into the earth and imprisoned him there. Why did they not just destroy him? Kelgaras's immortal form was protected by the power of Jergal himself, and not so easily destroyed. Even the great power wielded by the mages of that age could but contain him in the end. And then, after Kelgaras had been imprisoned for centuries, the Empire fell and its magic vanished. The binding that held Kelgaras was broken, and he was once again free. He recovered the rod and then built an elaborate tomb from which he planned to rule. In the end, it was my own people, the Bedin, who stopped Kelgaras from succeeding, but only at great cost. That's all my questions. Right, I'll be going now. You must recover the rod that binds Kelgaras to this mortal plane. Only when it is destroyed on the altar of Lathander will we be truly free of his evil. Before you face Kelgaras in his tomb, I would first suggest you enter the crypt by the oasis. It is the burial place of Al-Rashid, my distant ancestor, who was the first to gain the power to fight Kelgaras. My ancestor's weapon lies within, very effective against the undead, though the legends say it failed him in the end and holds no power when wielded by those of our blood. That is why we buried it with him. A weapon against the undead? I bet Katriana would pay handsomely for it. If you do not find it useful, Lyra, perhaps we should... Do not discuss such things in front of me. The weapon is a relic of my ancestors. Do not treat it as a common prize to be bartered away. You are not of our blood, obviously. It may be the weapon would work in your hands, and I have little doubt Al-Rashid would gladly forgive the intrusion if it meant the death of Kelgaras. The shifting sands are ever treacherous, but trust must be placed somewhere. I beg you, do not fail us, Wanderer. So I'm just going to say it. This trench canal thing is dangerously close to looking like a swastika. Like, it is very close. I doubt that was intentional. Okay, so there's the catacomb. Any, like, merchants or anything around here? Oh, more zombies! I wonder if they're on a timer. You gonna do something? Seems like there are no other people here, no merchants, no traders. Just misery and death and zombies. Am I anywhere near leveling up? No, I'm still over 4,000 XP away. Let's go check out this catacomb. However, before we do that, I am going to have to step away to use the bathroom. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Alright, we are back, and I am just realizing I forgot to put on intermission music. So I hope you enjoyed just having the howling wind drill into your skull while I was gone. Oh my god, there's zombies down here too. Really feels like there shouldn't be. I guess that just shows how bad the situation is.
By the blood of the old father!
There we go. Runestones. Alright, something's going on here. I see some gargoyles, potentially. Let's look at these runestones.
I am no mule. I carry too much.
Okay, I certainly didn't mean to pick that up. Runestone. Get like a description. Use is not obvious. Is that a door? No, it's not. It just kind of looks like one. So what if I collect all the runestones? And then put the runestones in the sarcophagus when I take the weapon, and then hopefully that means... Oh wait, one of the runestones is broken. Wait, does it... Hold on, what's going on here? Can I only have one at a time? Huh. That was weird. Anyway. You would pick a bag of holding? Not a bad choice. Rune pillar. When evil grows unchecked, then shall one destroy the guardian and prove his worth to wield the desert's fury. No. Destroy the guardian. That sounds ominous. So I'm gonna try and put a runestone in front of each of these, because that makes sense to me. Like here. You know, X marks the spot. This might do nothing, this might be a waste of time, but it seems to me like it would make sense. The statues are already hostile. I'm definitely gonna have to fight like 4 gargoyles. So does everything have... And then what do I do with the last bit of runestone? Do I put that in the...
Yes? Yes?
sarcophagus?
I can't do that.
Okay, so clearly that's not what I was supposed to do. I'm supposed to do something with these runestones. I just don't know what. Google it? Yeah. I'm gonna try killing these statues if I can. down here instead. We're ganging up so we bring them down faster. There we go. Here we go. Now there's a puzzle. Okay, you know what? Before I do anything else, rest up. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stones. I'm wondering if it's just an X. Like is displayed on every one of these. So that's what we're gonna start out by trying.
I am no mule. I carry too much.
So my theory is form an X with these stones,
I am no mule.
but because there's one stone too few, I actually form the final part of the X by standing on the last square.
I am no mule. I carry
You know
too
what?
much.
Will you just stay put? I don't want you interacting with this. And if this isn't it, then I'm probably not smart enough to figure out what I am supposed to do, so in that case I'm just going to Google it.
I am no mule. I carry too much. I am no mule.
Or at least I'm going to
I
look
carry
for
too much.
other clues.
I am no mule. I carry too much.
Stop bitching! Just carry the damn thing. Then if I stand here... Okay! It was that simple. And then we get Desert's Fury, which I don't even think I'm proficient with a flail. Actually, I have fighter levels. I'm proficient. Hell yeah? So I don't have weapon focus with it, but that still more than makes up for it. So this doesn't have a +1 proficiency bonus, which means that this is my preferred loadout right now. I am still using the gloves of appraisal. I shouldn't be. I should be wearing the braces of dexterity. There we go. That seems like a really good weapon. That seems like the kind of weapon that if I have the option to, I want to hang on to this for later in case I come up against undead again. Alright, let's go kill a lich. We have a +2 flail. That is definitely enough to kill a lich. Hopefully. Darn, are you coming? Oh wait, I told her to stand her ground. That's my fault. Dorna! Oh, and I got turned around. Just save now, after I've told her to follow. There's the tomb of... No, that is the Temple of the Morning Lord. You don't have to worry about sneak attack, about ganging up, because there's no such thing against the undead. Dorna! You're being ganged up on, I'll save you. Okay. Honestly, it doesn't look like you need all that much saving, Dorna.
I'll see you cut asunder.
I will see you cut asunder, or cut a daughter, one of those two. Let's go into the Lathander Temple. See if there's anything here that can help me. Oh, this place is full of zombies too. Did she just cast like less? No, she turned undead again. So there's nothing but zombies in here, so I'm not really worried. Although, to be fair, that is a lot of zombies. I kind of wish I rested up before coming in here, just so she would have had her full allotment of turn undead. What am I looking at? I only have +4 to hit with the flail? Why do I only have +4? Oh, because it's not a finesse weapon. So it's like 4 from my base attack, 2 from its... Yeah.
Only I will walk away.
Honestly, even though I'm doing less damage with my short swords... No, you know what? We'll try it. But yeah, that is an issue I hadn't considered. That I am very heavily spec'd into decks, and a flail does not care about your decks. Hey, Sungniff! Welcome to the stream! These are not openable, I assume?
I can't do that.
Just because of how the map is laid out. Oh, this one was. And that just goes back outside. I look good? Thank you! It's very nice of you to say. Life being good to me? Ups and downs. Life is a struggle, but I am succeeding at that struggle. is probably how I would put it. Okay, let's see what's in these urns. Some holy water, that could definitely come in handy. And an amulet. Okay, so the holy water goes down here. And what is this amulet? Unidentified, eh? Let's see if we can fix that. Amulet of Will +4. Holy shit. So I am going to switch to that. Because I assume that what we're about to go up against has bullshit mind powers. How about you, Sunkniff? How you doing? That's good. I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that.
Fall before me!
Hey Nittler, can you do me a favor if you're still tuned in? Can you go into the kitchen and grab me a monster? Just from the top shelf, one of the zero sugar ones. No? You lazy shit, why did I even make you a mod? Jesus fucking Christ. Just because it's like 3 kilometers up here? You're gonna use that as an excuse to not get off your ass and help me? Around May, I realized there was no way I could keep doing my job. Then I naively assumed figuring out someone to take over the production school would be the hard part. Now you know the hard part is what comes after that. So what does come after that? Yeah. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'm not even gonna go to intermission or anything. I will be gone 43 seconds. And we're back. Probably the mod that's closest to me. You are so not doing that. I don't know, Nittler. I honestly don't know our town well enough to know whether you or Telcree is closest. It's one of you two. Whichever one of you is closest to me is the closest. Because if I remember correctly, Zehel is somewhere on Fyn, and I don't want to out where Aurelia is. I don't know if she'd be comfortable with that, but she is, I can say as much as she is not insilkable. So translation, so many rules and regulations for every last screw and paperclip. At the same time, you now have 2 people shadowing you at work to learn how you do shit. You're all the way at Ustapol. Yeah, but you're also not a mod, Sungniff. But yeah, that sounds stressful. What was that? Statue of Kelgaras. You said statue, but I am certain I saw those move. Maybe if you were, you wouldn't get me a soda? Why is everyone such a dick to me tonight? I come online, I provide you people with free entertainment, I give you the privilege of looking at this beautiful face. Are these statues gonna come to life and attack me as well? Gargoyle statue. They're gonna breathe fire or something. Can I deal with this trap? Success not possible. Of course not. DC 32. So maybe... I had some +3 thieves tools, but I don't. Oh, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I put these on... There we go. And we put these back on. Pay your going rate as a smith and your expenses. Give me a soda right now. 485 crowns an hour. No. No, I expect to get stuff for free. I am a celebrity. Can I not walk past here? Can.
Look this way.
And there is a secret door. Interesting. So I assume there's bad news bears on the bridge, and the secret door lets me bypass that. I'm gonna put that to the test in just a moment. I guess I cannot get back here. I can? Does this have a secret door as well? Yeah, bad news bears. Your type of bear doesn't get freebies.
Look this way.
There it is. Well, that is just being a poor sport. Is this hordes? No, this is shadows. I'm gonna assume... Ah, there we go. Bunch of archers, immobilization trap. Yeah, exactly the kind of stuff I was expecting. So it's still going to be an assload of archers to deal with. That's still going to be annoying. But I won't walk into the immobilization trap because I'll skip the bridge. Hello, skeleton. Bet you weren't expecting that. Why do you expect stuff? Because I'm a big deal. I'm a big famous internet celebrity. Also, I'm pretty, and someone told me that pretty people get stuff just for being pretty, so I kind of expect that. Also, I'm a dude, so male privilege, that should give me something. Also, I'm white, so white privilege. So really, I should just get piles and piles of free stuff constantly. Actually, just fishing for an excuse to call you daddy? No, you. Oh, you mean why did I expect the trap? Honestly, I'm not sure I would have expected the trap if not for the fact that the secret door was there. The fact that the secret door was there told me that the door was there to bypass something, which means there must be something for the door to bypass. Which is what made me believe, okay, so there's probably a trap or something. No, I definitely do not have a daddy kink. I have a daddy ick. Yeah, I know that, Sungniff, but right now you're kind of killing the joke. Jokes are like frogs. If you dissect them, you might understand them better, but they also die. To be fair, I'd be weird calling you little one. Pretty sure it'd be much bigger than you. I don't know. I have no idea as to your size. But I'm not very tall, but I am in the 100 and mid-30s, weight-wise. So odds are I'm probably heavier than you, even if I'm not likely to be taller. Numerous runes inscribed, language is unfamiliar, that's Netherese. It's ancient Netherese, descriptions speak of 4 elder priests of Jurgle who are buried at this spot, going over some length on the nature of their foul deeds. Priests were named Zephid, Amadus, Izeral, and Quay Mish, all dedicated their immortal soul and bodies to the defense of this tomb upon their deaths. Okay. I guess I am fighting some undead priests. See if I can deal with the traps. So I can hit 30. What's the DC? 20 only. Okay. So before we do anything else, let's get rid of these traps. This one doesn't contract. There we go. Remember to change gloves back when done. Oh, I should... didn't I do that already? I didn't. Yeah, I did. I already did. Because I never changed to the rogue gloves for these traps because I didn't need it. Basically, I'll try a trap and then down here in the chat I can see what the DC is. And if the DC is 1 or 2 higher than what I can hit without the gloves, then the gloves come on. Because that's the only time the gloves really make a difference. Because it's only a +2. Oh no, mummies. Is it only one at a time? It's only one at a time. Okay, this might not be so bad. I can just avoid catching mummy rot. +2 sling bullets. Healer's kit. Unidentified belt. Potion of lore. Like you remember having an entire hotbar for gear swapping in this back in the day? I could see why. I could definitely see why that would be. Swap between hotbars with shift and control. Yeah, yeah. So you effectively have 3 hotbars. I'll put this here. Because I'm going to switch to this, just to see what this is. Monk's Belt. Bonus feat, improved critical, unarmed strike. Bonus feat, weapon specialization, unarmed strike. Only usable by monk. Use haste for 10 rounds, or caster level 10, I'm not sure which. 1 use per day. That is a really good belt. But it is also completely irrelevant to me, and to my current party. What's my class? So I am currently a level 2 fighter, level 5 rogue. And the plan is to go probably at least level 4 fighter because I want weapon specialization for short swords. I don't know if I'm going any heavier into fighter than 4. I might go 5 or 6 just for some more HP and base attack. And then the rest just goes into pure rogue. I had considered, I was originally looking at maybe the Shadow Dancer or the Assassin prestige classes. But I didn't like any of them too much, and I kind of liked the idea of a fighter multi-class with a rogue instead. Do you not get +1 attacks per round at fighter level 5? In 5th edition you do, but this is 3rd edition. So in 3rd edition... Oh, you got it. No, it's when your base attack bonus hits 6. So what it does is it always takes your base attack, and then if it's possible to subtract 5 and still have a positive number, then you get that. And if it's possible to subtract 5 from that and still have a positive number, then you get that. So at base attack bonus up to 5, it's just +1, +2, +3, +5. +4, +5. But at +6, you actually get +6, +1. And at 11, you get +11, +6, +1. And at 16, you get 16, 11. You get it. It's your unmodified. Yes, it is my unmodified base attack bonus, which is currently, I don't think there's a breakdown of that on the sheet. But rogue is 3/4, so that should be... I think my base attack bonus is at 5 right now. No, yeah, 5. My base attack bonus is at 5 from what I can calculate. But another level of fighter or another level of rogue, either of those should take me to 6. Rogue is +3 per 4. Yes, rogue is +3 per 4, and full casters is +0.5, +1 per 2. Alright, let's do the next sarcophagus. Oh no, my cleric got scared. Stop being scared, Dorna! Come help me! Ow. I thought rogue base attack bonus was super weird with the 3/4. It wasn't just rogue, it was like rogue, druid, cleric, bard, I think. I feel like rogue should have had the best base attack bonus. What makes you say that?
I am no.
What do we have here?
I carry too much.
Come on. Small shield +2. Nice. Right, let's get that stowed in a greater magic bag. There we go. And then we rest. Semi-martial classes feel like the factor rogue for the closest thing to pure DPS in 3.5. They were the ones who needed to hit with every attack. Yeah, from a game balance sense, I can kind of see your point, definitely. It was just a matter of 3rd edition had the design that rogues weren't a full combat class. they were more of a skill class and combat was a secondary to them, and that's why they didn't have such a good base attack. Which is where we get the whole stupid thing about, you know, fighters are good at fighting, so they should get the absolute minimum amount of skills possible, because if you're good at fighting, you can't be good at anything else. I like a lot of things about 3rd edition, but different number of skill points per class, at least to the degree it was implemented, I never liked. Unidentified gauntlets. Let's get them identified. Where did the gauntlets go? Here we are. Gloves of the Long Death, another monk item. So if I were a monk, I would just have picked up some really sweet equipment. Honestly, I prefer 4th edition's design philosophy of every class is a combat class. They're just combat classes in different ways. I wouldn't use 4th edition for every game. I wouldn't even use 4th edition for every D&D game I ran. But overall, 4th edition is my favorite edition of D&D. For what I want specifically out of D&D, I think 4th edition 90% of the time does it the best. There we go. It's here. Ooh, potion of cure critical wounds. That's sweet. What's this helmet do? Unidentified. Let's solve that. Helm of Discharge. Damage resistance, electrical resist 25. Holy shit. I think I would rather have that. And then Dorna, you can get the Eyes of the Eagle. Wrist up again before moving on. So I wonder if the Helm of Discharge was a place or a random drop. If it was a random drop, sweet, but I suspect... no, I didn't, Nittler, thanks. But I suspect it might be a deliberate place, and the fact that it was placed here means that the main bad guy in this dungeon uses lightning spells, like maybe Lightning Bolt or something. And this helmet is like a solution for that. I feel like if people actually know who've actually played a meaningful amount of D&D, all of them say it's their favorite edition, but with the worst fluff. Only tried a 4E one-shot, never even looked at the rules. I see a lot of hate for 4th edition. A lot of people saying, well, 4th edition is nothing but World of Warcraft, it's not a role-playing game. And a lot of those people are saying that because it wasn't 3rd edition or Pathfinder, but they don't, either they're too young to know or they just don't remember that when 3rd edition came out, all the old heads from previous editions were like, 3rd edition is just Diablo, it's not a real role-playing game. It happens every edition. You do too, not from anyone who's actually played for more than 5 seconds. It's, I would say it, like anything, it depends on your group and your GM. I've definitely spoken to some people who had some really bad experiences with 4th edition, who it then turns out that they just had a bad GM and a really shitty group. And that led them to have the impression that 4th edition was bad. I'm dead. Alright, that's a reload. To regular zombies, no less. Hilarious before he gets sad with it's too much like a video game. I think what really broke it for some people is the fact that I think just bad dice rolls. Because most of these were just regular zombies and they just chunked me hard. So what we're gonna try this time is fight them here in the doorway to not get so overwhelmed. But no, I think one thing that really threw a lot of people off about 4th edition is that it like in 2nd edition, the fighter's job was kind of to tank. There is a zombie lord, yeah. It's not made explicit, but the fighter's job is kind of to tank, the mage's job is to do magical bullshit and so on. 4th edition made that explicit, and for some reason people were just like, oh, tank healer DPS, it's just like an MMO. Save her.
Only I will walk away.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I need to heal her again.
I need to be healed.
A reload. I'm gonna try something else. It's kind of wild to me that the mummies were much easier than a bunch of zombies and a single zombie lord. Like 3.5 did that just as much. Yeah, but 3.5 wasn't as explicit about it. Can you dispel? No. No, I do not have access to that. If you remember correctly, the lord has stone skin. There's not much I can do about that. You do any kind of elemental damage? Yeah. Also, Sungnif, please let me play the game. Is that single target? I guess it is. No worries, I know you don't mean nothing by it. My main hand weapon, however, has 1d8 fire damage on it. And if I really need to, I can switch to a different offhand that has... God damn it, Dorna. Can you not get fucked in the face for just 2 seconds? I can switch to a different offhand that has d6 cold damage on it as well.
Only I
Dorna. So now it's just the zombie lord, and I'm getting a little messed up, so I am just going to suck down one of these. Dorna! Seriously! 2 fucking seconds! Remember, the heal skill is really strong. Yeah, it is. It is. And I take full advantage of that. And also, I should probably stock up a little more on healer's kits. Or maybe I should just transition to using more +3 healer kits and not so much +1 healer kits. +6 healer's kit. Miscellaneous. Thin. Longsword +1, that definitely goes.
I am no mule.
And a chainmail +2, nice.
I
No wonder he was so troublesome. In a chainmail +2,
I am no mule.
that's still too heavy. Okay, fine. That in there.
I carry too much.
Shut up! I'm gonna fix it if you could just take a break from bitching for 30 fucking seconds. Lens of detection. Use find traps 3 uses per day. What do you weigh? Weigh half. We're gonna keep that around because that might come in handy. And now I'm going to use extreme caution. I'm going to rest before examining any of these chests. Just reminded of the Amazon in Diablo 2. I am out of mana. You know, it might be the same voice actors. I don't know. Sungniff, it's around the same time. Alright, Niddler, I'll swat the ring. One gold. Just trying to help. I know. If I sound annoyed, it's because I'm more annoyed with myself that I keep forgetting it. Alright. There's a trap. Can I deal with that trap? With or without my... Yeah, see now? Max I can hit is 30, DC is 32. This is the perfect occasion for Gloves of the Rogue. Because now I can hit exactly 32. And there we go. Trap dealt with. But you know what? If I seem a little irritable, I think I know why. I'm doing it again. I need to pee and I keep holding it instead of just going and taking a piss. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Because you didn't get me a soda. Yes. Statues look threatening. I'm paranoid when it comes to statues in this game. Don't stand in the insect plague. Just gonna wait for this to run out and see if it casts it again. You know what? While we wait for it to run out, I'm just gonna rest. I hadn't heard of that, Signif. I didn't even know there was a town called Ortville. How bad is it if I just run through? Oh, very bad. Holy shit. That was a lot of damage. Which means I need to find another way through. I guess I'm looking for secret doors again. This looks like it could be, but it's not. Will you pass through if you drive to Copenhagen and know it by the smell? Have you found the Mind Goblin yet? I'm not really in a snacky mood, Diamondback. So I don't think I will. I think I do mind Goblin these nuts. It's not out of general principle. It's just I'm not really in the mood. Can I destroy these statues? Can I like walk up here and break this thing? No. Wait. Okay, so it looks like it was a one-time deal. Oh, I fumbled my will save. And then he just fucks off. How are you doing, Diamondback? I hope all is well in the world of diamonds and backs. Eternally the EP.
Here, look this way.
Did I find a secret door? Let's see what that leads to. Looks like a shitty corridor. Yeah, it does. Looks like bad news. Oh, look at that! There just might be a hidden corridor that bypasses all of it. Something just throw a fireball at me? many remains. I'm not gonna take the skeleton knuckles. But I will take stuff like potions of lore and thieves' tools +6. Scrolls. Ooh, glittering necklace. Useless, but might be worth a few gold. Alright, I think that was all of them. Oh, there are 2 over here. Okay, that might actually not be all of them. Could you move? You are there we go. Okay. Quick save and continue. Why did I just explode? I don't know. I thought one of the skeletons threw like a fireball at me, but I didn't take any damage, so I think it might just have been a graphical glitch. Oh no, look at that! I think one of the skeletons threw something. Barely exploded. I get it. Okay, the other skeletons had a bunch of sweet loot. These guys have barely anything. Maybe they had an alchemist fire. I'm thinking it was something like that, and I just made my save and therefore didn't take any damage. Enemies nearby. What if I go further back this way? Wait, there was a door behind me? Did anyone notice that when I came in and turned into the fireball corridor, there was a door behind me? Because I sure as shit didn't. Do any of you peeps like screen shaking in video games? I do. If it's done reasonably well and it's not super excessive, I actually do like it. It can give... Oh. The door is blocked by a cave-in, so it didn't matter anyway. But yeah, if it's just a little bit of screen shake, but it's done like at the right times for emphasis, I don't mind it. Here, because it's so constant from all, like from one fireball, the screen shakes, that's cool. Because it's constant here, it is a little bit annoying, but only a little bit annoying. I'm not super bothered by it. Oh no, a skeleton! Don't care, I think they're fine if you don't speak to this. On a scale of 0 to you, how annoying would I say it is? Well, a scale of 0 to you, I get that you're trying to be self-deprecating, but that's actually a really shit scale. Because that scale doesn't go very high at all, because you're not all that annoying. So I would say on a scale of 0 to you, I would say that if it's really constant and really excessive, it's around 3 to 4 you. Hello, Kilgaras. Weapon ineffective. Game, you gave me this weapon specifically so I could face him.
I need to be healed.
Yeah, I'm just dead because fear takes control away from me, so I can't do anything. And I'm even wearing an amulet to give me better will saves, but my dice rolls are just shit. Never used to mind screen shaking, now you hate it. I think you just realized because your hands have gotten fucky, you think the screen shaking throws off your ability to control the game. Oh, yeah, okay. You know, if that's an issue, I can definitely see why it would annoy you. I will say, in a first-person game, a first-person shooter, this is an entire separate thing. This is like a specific separate subcategory of screen shake. Some first-person shooters, and I am specifically pointing at Doom 3 here, but there are other games that do it. They have a thing where if you get hit, especially if you get hit in melee, your screen does this. And in a first-person game where you have to aim by directing your screen, the fact that it shakes so much and so violently makes it borderline impossible to play the game when you're being hit. That really annoys me.
By the blood of the old father!
And again, if it was just a little bit, if it was just a light little screen shake when you get hit, that would be fine. But it is too much. So I'm going to do a safety save here. You just concisely summarized why I hated OG Resident Evil 4 with a passion. Oh, it did that? You know what? Fuck playing fair. Is there anything in these chests? No, it's just treasure. Okay. So I will throw this holy water on him.
Attack has no effect on this one.
Okay, so I think I need to stop dual wielding for this fight, just to have more to hit. Even though my character is built around dual wielding, but my offhand weapon can't harm him anyway, so there's no point to it. And since there is no point to it, I am instead... God damn it. Such a clunky inventory system.
I carry too much.
Monk's belt. Fuck's sake. Go in here, that can go in here. Discord line just became a solid black square. Oh dear. Now we're getting somewhere. It looks like you teleported out. Oh, god damn it. Just one measly skeleton. Still being a bitch. Nope, not one. Here's another one. And with a scythe. That's the fireball corridor. That's not the fireball corridor? That is the fireball corridor. What is going on? Why are no fireballs firing? Hold on. Let me just save here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, so this is a safe space where you're immune to fire, so you can like run to here. Okay. Well, I found... I guess there has to be solutions if you're not, You know what? This is greedy of me, but I'm loading here. Because this is not the final fight, I'm going to see if I can do this without burning through my potions. This is very greedy, I realize that, but I'm gonna try for it. We succeeded, but I got disease. Now what can I do about that? Cure moderate wounds, cure light wounds, antidote, that won't do it. I don't think I have any potions of cure disease, sadly. And I don't know if lesser restoration will take care of it. I don't think it will, unfortunately. Just gonna save, because I don't remember. No, that does nothing. I don't remember what every single spell does and affects from 3rd edition. We're just gonna keep resting until I succeed on a difficulty 20 Constitution saving throw. Or sorry, Fortitude save. Or until I rest myself to death from Constitution damage. I rest while there are enemies nearby. Okay, so it's also spawning enemies apparently. What? The problem is, it's a Fortitude save, which means it keys off Constitution, and every time I fail it, it reduces my Constitution. That didn't remove the disease. Do you peeps know Gloomhaven? Superficially. Why is my movement speed decreased? Oh yeah, because of encumbrance. I've played one session of it. I'm aware that it's a thing. Just got your second edition copy in the mail. Congratulations! I guess we're just continuing with mummy rot until we can get to a healer. No, we're not. Fuck this. This game is bullshit and cheap, so I'm going to be bullshit and cheap. So it'll probably be like a year before you can play it, because you're waiting for the miniatures. Do you not have first edition? And could you not just use the miniatures from first edition? Alright, I'll take that. Can you not? There we go. And rest. Can't rest while there are enemies nearby. Why are there now enemies nearby? I don't get this. This seems so confused. Miniatures are a separate extra. Board game uses cardboard standees. Oh, I didn't know that. The person I played with had the miniatures, so I just assumed that was the standard. There were 2 skeletons you didn't kill. Oh, you're right. Then why could I rest those 47 other times when there were also 2 skeletons I didn't kill? Alright, time to loot. Okay, that one set of remains is just inaccessible because of where it is. I love this game, I really do. I have so many good memories from this game. This is a fun game, but God almighty is it jank. Board game comes with miniature for the mercenaries. All the enemies are cardboard standees. Miniatures are still being designed. Huh. I mean, I could be remembering wrong, but I thought the person I played with had miniatures for the enemies as well. But bear in mind, this was first edition. I played it once 5 years ago. If he did, they weren't official minis. Totally possible he made some himself. Ah. Sold. Friend of yours wants to buy a 3D printer, one that can do high quality minis. I have a few friends that have 3D printers, and I think all of them are pretty happy with the decision to get one. I want to see if I can find a secret door here as well. You know what? No, there probably isn't one on this side. He's a pretty decent 3D modeler. Well, then he'll get even more out of it if he can make the STLs himself. Not only can he make models for himself, but then once he's made those models for himself, he can earn a little bit extra by putting the STLs up on something like My Mini Factory, and giving other people the chance to buy the STLs. Printer would formally before the forge. Not sure if you feel like you have the money. I mean, yeah, that's really for you to decide. This is a very hard-hitting encounter.
We'll see you cut asunder.
And unfortunately, I quick-saved just as Dorna decided to charge in.
All shall fall in glorious death.
Myself. I hit quick save at the wrong moment and that completely fucked me. God damn it. Never done real 3D modeling, did game-centric stuff around 2000. Very nearly went to work for I.O. as an environment modeler. Not only was that 25 years ago, it's also... Okay, well, I guess you just have to figure out if that's something you want to do or not. I guess I have to redo this fight. Yeah, I have to redo this fight.
I'll see you cut asunder.
Nope, reload. Game is not being nice at all tonight. Eh. It's kind of to be expected from a game like this. Oh, there are traps everywhere. You can't just avoid them. Yep, disease. Reload. Healing kits cure disease, or is it only poison? That might actually be able to fix it. I don't know. That would be great if it can do that.
Fall before me!
Well, we're gonna test it. I'm gonna try using one on Dorna and see if it cures it. Actually, we're gonna wait till we get rid of those 2 extra skeletons. Alright, let's see. Hey, that does work! Alright, well that's actually really helpful. Alright, save. And... save. Give you a minor mechanical tip? Sure. Till the battle music stops, game still considers you to be in combat. Oh, okay. Thanks for that. I mean, that's kind of obvious if you think about it, but yeah, I hadn't considered that. But yeah, of course it does. Well, let me put it this way then. It's obvious in hindsight. It's also, I think, the way basically every other game works. I'm pretty sure it's the same with something like Skyrim. Except when it bugs out and just keeps playing the combat music forever for no reason. Which is a thing that happens in Skyrim. Because Skyrim. Is this the way? Yes, it is. Okay. So, gonna do a manual save to this. And we're gonna quick save. And then we're gonna quick save here outside the door again. And then we're gonna buff up. Wait, she already has... No. Let me save that to stream safety. No, this is already scuffed. Let's see if we can be a bit cleverer.
Indeed.
They do so much damage. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, what is the solution to this other than just roll better, noob? Have any way to blind it? No. And even if I did, he's undead. It probably wouldn't work. Is he undead? He's a Death Knight. Isn't he? He's a skeleton blackguard. Oh wait. Fucking Dorna, we had him alone, and then she has to run in with her head under her arm. Alright, I have to be really, really proactive with the healing. One down. And I need another potion. And another potion.
I'll see you cut asunder.
Oh my fucking god. No, what the f- Why is he still sneak attacking? There is nothing in this fight that should grant him the ability to sneak attack anymore. Why is he sneak attacking? Why am I doing nothing? What the fuck?
I need to be healed. I need to be healed.
What a fun encounter. What a well-balanced, fun encounter. Alright, this time looks like we managed to get him on his own. This is my chance. Oh, that's only cure moderate. I need cure critical. That's gonna be a cure serious. No! No, you dumb cunt! Stay here!
Indeed.
Jesus fucking Christ, Dorna. Are you trying to get me killed? I am going to have a look and see if I can make her less aggressive, because this is pissing me off.
Yes? What do you...
She was already set to defend me and don't attack until I do. This was not her aggressive setting. Fuck this. Jesus Christ. I gotta piss again. Be right back. And I'm back. And again, this is a great game. I love this game, but god fucking damn is it a jank fest. No loot from him? That kind of surprises me. He felt like he had like a +3 greatsword.
You breathe your last.
At least I'm getting close to a level up. God! If these fuckers have anything. Knucklebone, scroll and a potion of clarity, not bad. And a single gold piece. Wonderful. Lightning bullets, fire bullets, fold fire bolts, fire arrows, nice. I wonder if that's some kind of a hint. Map say says that. Okay. Oh, trap chest. Let's see if we can disarm that. Yay! For 9 gold. So the chest that was full of a whole bunch of magical ammunition, not trapped. The chest that contains literal 9 gold pieces? Better put a trap on that. Better keep that money safe. Don't let nobody run away with our 9 gold pieces. This doesn't seem to be trapped. This one had twice as much gold and a healer's kit and wasn't trapped. I'm confused. What exactly are our priorities? That's got to be something, right? It is. I'm apparently not good enough at searching to find it. I think we're coming up on the final fight soon. Oh, this is going to be another trap. As an undead, your priority are brains. That is a job. Oh wait, wrong gloves. There we go. Stairs down. Oh, I thought we were at the end of this. But no, there's more. Is this gonna be another DC 32? Probably. Nope, only 22. Inner catacombs. Statue of Jergal. Altar of Jurgal. Spectre. No.
Indeed. Indeed.
Only I will walk away.
Ow. Did Dorna just say only? I don't know if that was Dorna or my character, but yeah, that's one of the standard in-combat voice lines. Only I will walk away. There are two of us. But apparently that doesn't matter. Alright, let's have a look at Nergal. He had something to say about him. Notice something glittering on the statue's head. Maybe a closer look might reveal the source of this strange gleam. Right. Well, I'm being attacked, so that's gonna have to wait. Stupid Spectre, I'm trying to do the exploration part of the adventure. Actually, I'm quite happy that I was able to drip feed these Spectres one at a time, instead of having to fight 3 at once. I could probably beat 3 Spectres at once, but certainly would have been more challenging. There's another one coming. Yeah, 4 Spectres sure would have been annoying. Hey, level up! Okay, save. So before I level up, I'm just gonna do something incredibly stupid. I'm gonna take the rubies, and then I will probably get smote by a god or something. What did I even get for that? Probably didn't even get them until I kill it. Alright. So yeah, that was actually less severe than I had expected. But yeah, don't do that. Don't try to steal gems off the statue of a god. It never goes well. Alright, let's level up. I want my 3rd fighter level. I am going to take another point of dexterity. And as for skills, we want heal, of course. We want lore, of course. And then we have another 3 points. Let's put... Can't do any more persuade. I think it's wild you can set points into ride. It literally does nothing this game, but hey, it was a skill in 3rd edition, so it has to be in the game. Does it? Does it really? So I guess we're just putting it into discipline? Since we've dropped parry, since it doesn't seem to do dick. Yeah, let's just get some more discipline so we don't get knocked about so much. 6 hit points though. It's not great. It's like an average roll. I'll have to live with that. God damn it, another specter? Is this altar spawning specters, or is there just a billion specters patrolling around inside this room? So I now have, yeah, +5-0. Spectre City, yeah. Now I want to try destroying the altar, see what happens. I can't. Okay.
Indeed.
I guess we just leave the altar alone. But now, these braces of dexterity don't really do anything for me. Would they do anything for Dorna? No, they wouldn't. So I am just going to wear the gloves of the rogue all the time, until such a time as I can find something better. Success not possible. Difficulty 33. That only works on opening locks, not on disabling traps. Dagnabbit. Is this going to be the same? I bet it is. Yep. Alright, we're gonna save, and we're gonna see how bad it is if we just take these to the face. 26 negative energy damage? And 13 negative energy damage. And hanging around here, we also ended up finding a secret door. Looks like we just bypassed a whole bunch of bullshit. Gonna run up and see what happens. 42 damage with that spell. No, bull strength might actually be really helpful. Are the two skeleton warriors and just go straight for him? Critical yet, I think. Cure serious will be enough. Get out of that. I hate that spell. Fucking blade barrier. Don't stand in the blade barrier, Dorna. Oh my god, you're so stupid. That was a butt clencher. Give me a scepter. Rod of Blight. What's it do? Doesn't do anything. I made it! For now. Hold on, before I do anything. Fucking save. Scythe +2, holy shit.
I am no mule. I carry too much.
Okay, so Scythe goes in here. It's not quite enough. How much do these weigh? These weigh 1 each. So Cloak of Protection, or I'll take the 5 bludgeoning resist. But Periapt of Wisdom +2, or Amulet of Natural Armor. So because she is a cleric, I actually think the +2 Wisdom is worth it. before we go any further. Do a quick resty rest, and then we check out the 2 chests. And then I'm not sure if that is a portal out of here. I kind of hope it is, so I don't have to walk all the way back out. That was a lot of gold. That was a lot of gold. Couple of diamonds. Holy shit. Okay, juicy, delicious, fresh and sweet. That was just the glow of the torch. Does that mean I actually have to walk all the way out of here? Alright, hold on. Then I definitely want to be able to run, so I definitely want to move some... You know what? What if I just take this entire bag and do this? Yeah, you can carry all of this. You flee as the tomb collapses. Oh, so it does instantly take me out. I see you have returned, Wanderer. How goes the battle with my ancient foe? I have the rod. A magnificent triumph. You are truly one with the spirit of Bedin. There's just one more task, and you must hurry if you are to return life to the oasis. The rod must be taken into the temple to be destroyed. Once Kilgaras is destroyed, the water will flow in the oasis once more. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Before you go, the legend tells us that Lathander himself will destroy the destructive power within the rod and replace it instead with the power of healing. It seems fitting to me that you should be rewarded. Should there be any trouble, my men and I shall try to help you. So I'm keeping this flail as like an anti-undead solution. But I am switching back to dual short swords now. The flail will be kind of an in case of undead break glass. Oh, what is this? Stranger, you have destroyed much of what I created. Tell me, do you feel an urgent need to fight me and die? Or do you have time to parley? I feel like he's trying to buy time, so I am only here to destroy you, evil creature. I wasn't expecting a final battle. Whoa, holy shit. Nope, dead. So I thought it was a trick. I thought talking to him would allow him to reform, but I guess it doesn't matter. He gets to reform and fight me anyway. So this time I am going to talk to him, see what he has to say. I am also going to quick save before stepping into the temple this time. Also wait a little bit and give these guys a chance to catch up, I guess. Oh, they're not coming? I'm just gonna walk through it. Alright, save. will speak with you. It has been long years since I have had anyone to converse with. Let me get a sense of you first. Ah, I see you are a warrior of some power. I have known some generals with strong tactical minds. We shall see how yours compares. So what is your name, fighter? I am Lyra Menthen. Greetings, Lyra Menthen. Welcome to the dead lands of Kelgaras, though as I am sure you have noticed, I am not quite dead. I do not see the profit in ruling over the dead. Of what use is an empty world? You fail to see the grand scheme, but then you are short. You must fail to see a lot of things. I was once a powerful priest of the Netherese, but I am sure you've heard the tale from the twisted minds of the Bedine warriors. Perhaps you have questions of me. Are you interested in making a deal? I was hoping I could trust you, but I do not think I know you well enough. I guess it's time to find out how well you die. Okay. Let's just take stock. That's not gonna do much. Pop another potion of bull strength. Ah, damn it, Dorna. 2 seconds. Okay. It's clear to me this dungeon has drained me too much. I don't have the healing resources to get through this fight because it's just a boss fight after a boss fight after a boss fight. So, I'm going to walk all the way back to camp, buy healing supplies, and come back.
I see you have returned.
Cure serious, cure critical. Get like 5 of these. Get a couple of these actually. Get like 5 of these. Get like 10 of these.
I am no mule. I carry too much.
Oh yeah, carrying capacity is a thing. Sell this. Keep that. Guess I can just put all my potions in the magic bag. Keep the holy water. Drop some of the arrows. Drop some more arrows. Keep the braces of dexterity. They don't do much for me right now. They might do something for me later on. Potion of wisdom. Orc skin. Keep short sword +1. Gonna need it. Potion of lore goes in here as well. Sell the diamonds. Sell the sling. Of that, sell the scrolls. Bludgeon resist. Right, so now I have 14,000 gold. Six cure serious. I want 4 more cure serious. I have 10. Cure light. Cure critical. I have 5. I have 5 box skin, which is also going to really come in handy. And now to check your inventory, because you are bound to have some stuff I want to sell as well. I'm not gonna sell this. What am I wearing? I'm wearing the Amulet of Will. New protection, that's a deflection modifier. So is this... No, that's natural armor. think I might switch to this, depending on circumstances. And then we have here. Take my longbow +1 back. Sell the longsword. Sell the scythe. Sell the monk gloves. Sell the monk belt. Keep the small shield. You know what? This is 2 AC. This is a total of 3 AC. And less weight. That is way better. And I come out of it with over 20,000 gold. So is there anything I want before I head out? Strength 1, braces of armor 1. Braces of armor? That's an armor bonus though, so that wouldn't stack with my armor anyway, so that would be pointless. Cloak of protection, nymph cloak. No, I think this is about as good as it's going to get right now. We're gonna save. I'm gonna do a manual save here. And the reason I'm doing a manual save is because if I go down and do the fight now, and it turns out I didn't bring enough healing supplies, then I can jump back to this manual save to immediately be in the position to buy more stuff, instead of having to load the quick save that I'm about to do and then having to walk all the way back. Alright, let's go kill ourselves a mummy for the last time. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna do some buffing. I will take... I'll give you a potion of barkskin. I will take a potion of barkskin myself. I will take the potion of bull strength. I will take the potion of speed. And let's go. Out of the blade barrier. Alright, I got mummy rot, but we learned how to cure that.
My greetings.
Victory is ours, Wanderer. I am pleased to note that your actions were ever honorable. I thank you for all that you have done. It was our pleasure. There was much looting of the evil temple, I am proud to say. Tell little Katriana that her caravan is welcome to return to us at any time, and water will always be free for her. Oh, wow. So not only did we get water, we got free water. Now what is this Rod of Dawn? Only usable by a good or neutral cleric. Has 50 charges. 2 charges to cast Cure Critical Wounds. 3 charges to cast Divine Power. 3 charges to cast Flame Strike. Holy shit. Now this is where I wish the game gave me greater control over my allies. Because I would love to stick this on Dorna and use it and have her use it, but I don't think she can. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah. Nope. She can't. And I am not taking cleric levels anytime soon, which means the Rod of Dawn is getting sold, unfortunately. That would have been 25 free 7th level castings of Cure Critical Wound, too. That would have been so good. But unfortunately, no. Alright. We had some salt tonight, but we prevailed. We overcame. And we beat 2 chapters of what I think is the interlude. Or 2 parts of what I think is the interlude. So we're gonna go to the caravan now. We're gonna end this part. And we're gonna move on to whatever comes next. Be it the actual chapter 2 or another piece of interlude. And then we're going to end tonight's stream. Because we've been going for 3 hours and almost 45 minutes. And I feel like that is good enough. So first...
I see you have returned. Have you...
I am going to sell the Rod of Dawn, because I am kind of curious how much it'll fetch. 7, almost 8,000. Heading to bed anyway. Alright, Nittler, sleep tight. Yo, give me that cash. And now... Wait, okay. So, couple of things. I am no longer fighting undeads. Which means I'm back to dual-wielding short swords. Gloves of Appraisal. More like Gloves of the Rogue. As for Amulet, the Amulet of Will might come in handy another time, but for now, Amulet of Natural Armor. Like so. Yes. AC 21. 25 lightning resist. If I really need to, I can switch one of my points of AC for 20 cold resist, or for a +4 to will saving throws. What is my to hit now? So my main hand is +10, +5, and then my offhand is +9. That is pretty solid. I feel pretty good about that. I have a +1 constitution from something. Boots of Hardiness +1. Oh, so I don't care about the constitution modifier, but they do give me a +1 dodge modifier to AC. So yeah, we're definitely keeping those. Alright, on to the next chapter.
You have returned. Have you gotten permission to take their water?
We can use the water. That is wonderful to hear, though it certainly took you long enough. Well, let us know if you're ready to continue on, and we'll collect what water we need and go. Alright, let us go. Good. I, for one, would like to reach the Ao encampment as quickly as possible. Let's go. It just said the Ow encampment, which means I think we've reached our destination.
Well, we finally got here. I want to thank you for all of your help. I know that I was a bit hard on you at times. We probably wouldn't have made it this time without you.
Thank you, Katriana. Though I am pleased to be leaving now, I would not have cared to make this journey without your assistance. No, the desert is no place to be on foot with no source of shade for rest stops. How the Bedine tolerate it is beyond me. My only complaint, next time please hire someone other than a kobold to do the cooking. Last night was awful, yes. I have no idea what those meaty chunks were, and I really don't want to know.
You will probably be wanting to hire a guide to take you to the dig site, where your Garrick fellow went. It's a little ways into the desert, I understand, and only the locals really know the way. I am sure one of the Ao worshippers will be willing to take you. They're a fairly agreeable bunch, if a bit daft. Is there anything else you want before you leave?
Yes. Do I get paid for helping your caravan get here? Paid? I was thinking of asking you for some gold to cover all the food you ate. We're not wealthy after all, and we took you and others along as a favor to your mentor. Alright, I'll be going. And that is a perfect place to leave it for next time. Starting, I think, Chapter 2 of Shadows of Undrentide properly.